What's going on? Out here tonight, we call it the truck night. Got 2 trucks to get out of the way. I'm just calling to say, sometimes, just gotta go get it. Sometimes people might say, oh, it's late. Man, look here. Go get it. Don't hesitate. Let's go get that money, man. I don't try to turn nothing away. Nothing. Because most of the time when you're churning, sometimes you're losing. Now you got an emergency family out there, I understand that. Otherwise, go get that money. But when you don't go get that money, somebody else getting that money. Then your pocket getting slimmer. Their pocket getting fatter. Sometimes you got to choose. Choose to go get that money. About 10 o'clock tonight, got to go get it. Try to get these 2 trucks down. We wanted really basically a spray down. But then he gave me a call back and asked me if I got enough time to wash. Do I have another truck that I went back to earlier? But this guy called me since last week and was making preparation for the weekend, but the rain came. So I had to put him back in rotation. Though the other guy called me today, this guy right here was already ahead with just preparation of the rain. And basically yesterday, raincoat, I was in that rain. Only thing about it, my boots, I gotta get me a new boots. Get that boots, man. It's really kind of leaking. Soak, wet, nah, man, that don't mix. I ain't getting the flu. That flu ain't nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. Turn this truck off. Yeah, that flu ain't nothing to play with, so I try not to get that cold. Out here kind of warm. It's about 60, 50 something. Still warm. Temperature drop. Especially at night. But like I said, man, go get that money, man. I mean, doing trucks takes off slow, but once your name really get out there and people know who you are and know that you do a good job, they're gonna call you. Sometimes my prices may be lower than the next man. They complain, hey man, you too cheap. Hey, paying my bills. It's basically go get it. You're gonna start off with a price that your price may be different from somebody else. But focus on doing the work. Don't complain and let that get into your head. If you let that get into your head, it'll focus you to throw you off and you start sneaking people with these sneaky peek type charges. And they'll be like, hey. The next thing you know, you see nothing coming in. I might be wrong. Don't get me. That's just my opinion. Your opinion might be different from mine. But basically, try to go get that money. Don't waste your time complaining, saying one about, what the next guy tell you, hey man, that price, man, you go by with somebody else telling you, man, to drop your dream and you wouldn't even want to do it. Sometimes, man, you got to figure out what is your destiny. What is your purpose? Sometimes we can wonder, Lord, what's my purpose here? What's my purpose? What is my trade? What is my specialty? Man, I used to work on cars. That been my little hustle. From doing that, selling little movies, DVDs, pocketbooks, oil. Started doing it, man. I've been a hustle, man. Start cooking, doing a little grilling and stuff, making a hustle on that. Man, there's opportunities to make money. There's opportunities to make money. I do houses, do businesses. I do cars. And I do semi-trucks. Man, wherever you need to spray off, I come to get it. But basically what I'm saying, my destiny at first, you know, I had different trades that I was doing. But when I jumped on this, I always had, man, I want to wash trucks, man. I want to wash trucks. And it took this guy from Conway, South Carolina. When he asked me one day, will I wash his red truck? And from that day, washing that red truck, I washed his truck in the yard that day, and guy came in with his truck, how much you charge? Tell him, hey, you got a couple more. And from that day on, I took it off. And from those two guys at that truck lot, BTO led me into, well, I was washing his trucks, and then he turned around and called me one day and said, hey, you know, I knew this guy's looking for somebody to detail your trucks. Which was a truck lot, which is basically a truck distributor company that, you know, they sell truck and they, you know, they work on it. It was basically worldwide. And when worldwide, you know, I called this guy Jamie, and when I called him, we spoke with him at Worldwide. He was, hey, you know, you got some trucks, you know, you know, you come. And I told him a price, and he gave me a price, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll run with that. And from that day on, it was great. My first year of a credit cards alone, I made about 10,000. I was like, damn. And from there on, I was trying to get it. Now I took a little dip and slowed down for a minute. When my son was murdered, it took me off track. And when it took me off track, it slowed me down. You know, that's just, you know, something hard to, you know, lose, especially, you know, my son, you know, any child has that, you know. But slowly but surely it started bouncing back and bouncing back more, and now I'm finally getting to that point where I've been at before. I just say keep going, running, going for it. But I'm basically part of just speaking. Well, let's see these trucks I'm about to hit tonight. Well, I can't. I thought I could turn it around. Trucks I'm about to hit. I was dealing with this guy for 2 years. Got 2 trucks. He always wanted shine. He really don't let me like me to come at night too much, but I ain't got no choice in that this time. But he'll call you in a minute. Hey, Frankie, you didn't get the shine. You missed a spot, man. Frankie, don't come wash my truck at night, man. If you can't see in the daytime, man, don't come wash my truck. But now I ain't got daylight savings time, so gotta go with it tonight. Otherwise, y'all take care. Malique Auto Detailing, coming at you.